balls. Fuck!
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, I hope you get the herpes I got from your mother, you big bird looking. Damn it, I can't make the video about this. No. Algorithm is finally showing you some love. Stay on topic, stay on theme. You're a commentary YouTuber. Alright, I got it. Let me start over. Sometimes in life, the greatest thing you could ever do is accept that you cannot do anything at all. Now that might seem a bit bizarre. It's not your usual lesson. I would never run out of ideas. That's crazy. Sometimes people get put in awful situations, they can't do anything about it, and it's sad and you wouldn't want to dwell on it, and it's kind of weird to try to grab something out of that. But bear with me. I've brought on a guest speaker. This is Rain World, a game, kind of, that has hurt me, definitely. Let me explain. People like video games, right? People like to win video games. People like to have fun with video games. I have news for you there, buddy. For starters, the character's movement is very differently abled. I can't stress how slow and annoying this fuckhead is under the condition that you didn't go to the wiki and read the 90-page movement guide. I guess have fun in putting electric wind god fist to get up a ledge. Alright, okay, one more time. Alright, grown ass man, come on now. Okay, you're getting upset. Hold on, backflip it out. Alright, you're good. Try again. Hey, what's that? And now I'm racist against blue people. I'm never going to see an Avatar movie again. The movement, however, is very purposeful. It's intentionally ass. You know, let me put it this way. This game is one of the greatest works of art I've ever seen in my entire life. If it was just a piece of art, it would be hanged right up there with Starry Night. No, they would hang Van Gogh as a blasphemer, but it is not. It is a game. And if I were to judge it on that merit, it is one of the most abysmal relaxation experiences I've ever had. Like an anti-game in a way. Or at least that's what I tell myself, because you will die a lot. I died a lot. And most of them not for the reason of I made a mistake. This game is a world. Everything in it is dynamic, which means enemies, food, and other variables constantly scatter and move around the map. And you play as the bottom of the food chain. You got isekai into a bottom. Sometimes walking through an open clearing is the easiest thing in the world. No problem in those situations. Other times,
Ref, they jump at me. They jump at me. Ref.
Why does it even happen? Let me go.
Fight back.
That. Also, you get penalized for dying. You have to have lived a certain amount of cycles in order to progress to the next area. On top of that, you're on a timer because of the rain world. There's actually a really cool lore reason why there's rain, but it's just, you're gonna have to watch a YouTube video for it. Enemies also can hear and see you before you see them, and camouflage. Look at this picture. Where's the right? Oh, you don't got time. You have the rain. Remember? Come on, we talked about this right there. Yeah. Okay, Pix, we get it. The game is hard and unfair. What does that have to do with the video? For one, I just wanted to talk about Rain World, and I wanted to vent because nothing on YouTube makes me feel cathartic enough to get my point across. I play video games to avoid the problems in my life, and there's no way I'm a bad gamer and that's why I'm losing all this time. Like, look how many people actually have the achievements for this game. Look at this. That's bronze! The 1% aren't even touching fodder! But yeah, I made the theme to fit the thing I wanted to talk about. I am the YouTuber of all time. But now I am contractually obligated to link it to the title, so let me get to that. The first few hours of Wet Hell Simulator were awful and slow, and I wanted to quit it immediately, but I spent 20 bucks on it, so I had to see it through. I would grab fruits, try to eat, try to get my karma up, I would die, it would happen again and again and again and again, and the game doesn't even tell you where to go. Everyone who knows me knows that I never get upset, ever. I almost put a hole through my monitor. I had to think this through. Why is this upsetting me? I want to be in control of my surroundings. This game is unfair, and a lot of unfair things make me die, and I get punished for it. I still can't input this backflip. I feel like I am deserved to make progress and get better every time I lose, yet I feel like I'm not. I expect to win. Why? I expected to always make it to the next shelter, and when I don't, I get upset and whine and look on YouTube videos, and everyone just calls me bad, and then I don't want to play the game anymore. And how was I supposed to know the slug created a beam of light in the air so I could get murdered by vultures? What kind of who designed that? At some point, I gotta just accept that this game is unfair BS. My controls, the game, the audio, everything will cuck me. It really is just like life. So what solution did I come to that? Well, you see, it's actually really easy. I didn't care anymore. At that point, it didn't matter if I died. You wanna know why? Because I started with the mindset that I could lose. I learned that at the end of the day, not making tangible progress doesn't mean I haven't learned anything. It just means that I haven't progressed in that one specific instance. That not all growth can be shown or presented immediately. If a man builds the tallest tower out of glass, any falling stone will cause it to all come crashing down, but if you build a bridge instead, every stone that falls will show why you exist. I think you see where I'm going with this, right? A lot of times, especially with YouTube, I sat there and thought to myself that I'm rescinding on my progress, and I understand just slowly over time that that's just not quite how that works. You know, YouTube is funny. Sometimes it likes to make you feel like people like your content. Sometimes they tell you to jump off a bridge. It's okay. It's all fun and games because I know that secretly they're always looking out for me. You gotta sometimes embrace inadequateness. weakness, you know? Because more times than you'll ever want to believe, right? Because we don't come in with power or status or whatever, you're not going to be able to do anything about these situations, these problems that you have. But the less you let that scar you, the more you can learn from that helplessness and figure out the fight that you can actually win, what you should actually be diverting your energy towards. A wise man once said that if you can't do anything and there's nothing you could do, you do what you can. And when I eventually finished Rain World, I liked it so much that I bought the DLC. You know, I might name the next video Masochism. And I look forward to learning more about myself through those agonies. I hope I earned 2 clicks on your behalf. Let the homies know that pics dropped, and have a great day. Well, there is one more reason why I bought the DLC. I got a burst movement option, baby. Look at this. Look at me go. I'm on top of the world.